Hello again. This will be my third video. And on this video, I'm gonna install this DVD replacing SSD tray. So I'm gonna get rid of this DVD here. I don't know what the right term for that. And hopefully install the BIOS and start installing my new CPU and new RAM sticks. Fingers crossed. But first, let's run this thing. Yeah. Okay, let's press the power button. Wait, did I press the wrong button? Why didn't you start? I'm pressing the correct button. Okay. Hmm? I swear this thing was working. Okay, let me see. Awesome. My super smart brain found the solution. Apparently, I pressed this button. It was on off. Yeah. Okay. Now we're running. Yep. This is the monitor that I borrowed from the school. As you can see, it's almost dead. Let's press the start button. It's gonna get loud, sorry. Is it gonna get loud? It should get loud. Come on. Okay. As you can see, it's working, at least. Yeah, we need to fix the ILO and update the ILO too, but currently it's not plugged to any internet, but it's not connected to internet. Meanwhile, this is a new box that I bought, and some of them came with the shields on them. Let's see what's this. Hada Freeway. Nice. Power and thermal calibration. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. As you can see, CPU E5 2640 is here. Yep. I don't even know what that is. And the last thing I remember from this thing, it actually showed 14 gigabytes of RAM, which is kind of scary because it has 16 on it. So I hope the RAM stick is actually that, not the slot itself, because I'm gonna use that slot. And yep, this is what we have at the moment. Let's go to setup. Yep, system options, power management options. Okay. Balance, power and performance. Balance now. Yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? I'll get into these. I'll definitely get into these later. I'm not doing balanced power. No, no, sir. Thermal configuration, yes, optimal. This is what I want, because when you have an optimal and when you don't have a load in this thing supposedly, I mean, it should get quieter at one point, but it's just the first time booting it does this. You know what? No, we will get into these. We will definitely get into these. But first, let's install our SSD. Let's get rid of this DVD here and start installing this. Actually, let's unbox this first. This is YouTube, right? People like unboxing. Not this kind of one-handed stupid unboxing, but I'm gonna get stuff eventually. I'm gonna use my mouth. Yep. Or I might actually be ambidextrous at one point. Okay, this is what we're gonna use. This is what we're gonna replace this DVD with. I'm sorry it's loud. Hey, it comes with a nice screwdriver and screws and cover that looks like a DVD but not a DVD. Nice. Let's start. Okay, just in case, I unplugged it and pressed the power button a few times to do a hard reset. Now let's see what we have here. First, we need to get rid of this cable. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. And whoever ran this cable here is a weird guy, let's say that way, because there's definitely a better way to run that. And I don't even know what this is, so we'll figure it out. Let's get my own screwdrivers. This is a poor man's iFixit, and I think that's a weird star. Can you please get out? Wait. Okay, I just unscrewed this here because I couldn't unscrew this. I don't know why, but I'm hoping that I don't actually need to, but I might. I think I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. I finally unplugged it, unscrewed it. Here it is, the HP DVD. And I don't even know the last time I used DVD, so I don't need this at all. And I use this to unscrew that thing. I basically plug this in here and I press it from the top and hold this as a leverage to turn that thing. That was the idea. So where is our SSD? Here is our SSD. Let's plug our SSD in here. And we should have screws. Yep, here are they. Okay, I'm gonna use these screws from the bottom to secure this SSD here and install it back and run this cable, hopefully any other way, back here, and we should be done right after that. I'll see you. I'll show you that. 1 second. Before I finish, I wanted to mention this. I have a habit of going crosses when I screw things in. So I started with this, then I do this, then either one is okay, but I'm gonna do this and then this, and screwing will be done. Now I'm plugging in this plastic cover. Oh shit, I have to do it with 2 ends, otherwise I'm gonna break it. Hey, yep, we're done. We installed the plastic cover poorly, and that thing was okay like 2 seconds ago. Damn it. Okay. Nah. Nice. No. Nice. No. Nice. No. Nice. No. What's wrong with you? Okay. Stay there. No. Okay, 1 second. Now it's nice. Yeah, now it's nice. It just needed a little bit of brute force, which is something that I'm always afraid to do because I am known to break things. Even the things that people think it's unbreakable. But yeah. Okay. And the weird thing is there is nothing to... There's no holes to secure this thing in. Okay, that does not feel good, but what you gonna do? Now, let's find a way to run these cables a little bit better than the previous person. So, this is given. This is supposed to go here, like this. And can it also go here? Oh, sorry. Like this. Nah, I guess it cannot. Well, what you gonna do? These RAM slots will be empty anyway. So, I'm sorry, the previous guy who did this. I'm doing the exact same thing. And we're gonna install this cable, but I need 2 hands for this. I'm sorry, so sorry. Okay, our DVD is installed poorly because I couldn't find any screws to hold this thing in place. But I'll come up with something at one point. Hopefully. Yeah, I will. Trust me. I'm an engineer. Trust me. I got my boot stick, which I sadly installed Proxmox on this twice. Does it matter which USB I use? The one inside or outside? Well, let's use this one. It looks... Yeah, actually, I'm not gonna use this one because there's a metal on this thing. I don't know if it's conductive or not. Let's use the outside one. Plug our power back in. Oh. Again, sorry for 2 hand. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I have the worst production ever, but it's gonna get better at one point. Hopefully. It all depends on if someone is watching me or not. Otherwise, I'm just a crazy man talking to himself. Which is not the first time, sadly. Dude, why didn't you start? Okay, it started. I just needed to press the button harder. Again, it's something that I'm scared of doing. Come on. Well, again, while waiting on that, let's check another card. I haven't seen any of these, by the way. What's this one? It's the same thing? Yeah. This is what happens when you get open boxes. I guess all of the ones that shielded are the same card. Let's see. It's the same one here again. Yep, same one here again. Woo! Well, does anyone need a Hate a free blade? Because this is the same one again. Yep. Damn, this feels bad. Hey, something different. Nettle Sentinel. Let's see. Yep. And yep. Yeah. Let's get something random. Yeah. Okay. The ones that with the shield on them are pretty much the same thing. Guess what this one is? Yep. Hate a free blade. Nice. This was like I couldn't resist. It was a 1,000th off them for like $20. So I knew something was sketchy. Okay, I don't want to hold you. I'm just gonna resume when it comes back. Something is happening. You see the RAM installed? I'm hoping this is a stick issue, not the DIMM issue. The CPUs, and I just pressed the boot menu. I hate this. Let's look at this monitor. Please choose one of the following. Hey, shut up. Let's go with number 3, USB drive key. Welcome to Grub. Well, hello. Install Proxmox graphical. Yep. I'm so happy. This is Proxmox version 9. And honestly, it's my first time installing a Proxmox. But I did some research before I start. So this should be pretty straightforward. And I actually need to download Windows 11 Pro as well. But I might, after Proxmox, I should be able to do everything remotely. Fingers crossed. Of course, I'll need a internet. Okay, I'm just looking at the screen. I'm not gonna make you guys wait with me. Okay, something is happening. Something is happening. What? Oh, it doesn't need internet? Yeah, it doesn't have it at the moment. Please, just install the Proxmox so I can move this thing somewhere else with an internet. Yay! Hey, my 240 is 223 apparently. Okay, yep. Country. Oh my god, I hate this monitor right now. Never mind. I'm gonna do that another time. Yes. Proxmox administration password and email address. how it goes, I guess. Well, wait, let me set up.
Figure that out, and this is management and reconfiguration. You just put your host name, which is whatever you want it to be. And yeah, I guess this is me. And install. Yay, it's installing. You don't need to wait with me. I'll let you guys know when this is finished. It's done. It says something about next step. I couldn't see it myself, too. I'll Google it probably. But it's rebooting. And I'll actually unplug the USB. Otherwise, it's go back to USB, which is something that we don't want to. We want it to run from our DVD SSD. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the same thing. I don't want to keep you here again. Waiting for Proxmox, I realized this thing was attached to the behind of this. So I removed it. So I should be able to connect that to my SSD tray and connect this to here for this thing should be secure. Which I'm not gonna do now. I'm just telling you guys. Because I want to see where this goes before I do anything else. Which is I'm still waiting for. Hopefully it'll get faster at one point after I update the BIOS. Hopefully the boot menu again, and this time we should be okay with number 5. Grub loading. Welcome to Grub. Hello, Grub. Hey. So I don't know if you know, the Proxmox is actually based on DB on Linux. That's why it's Linux. I'm sorry for this loud noise. Honestly, at one point, I'm not sure how quiet this will be in my cabinet, but I might switch all of these and all of the ones in the power supplies into a small form factor Noctua fans. That's one of the ideas that I have. Or I'm just gonna put this into the cabinet and try to make the cabinet soundproof. Or both. We'll see. Okay, I'm waiting for something to happen again. Okay, currently we are at this screen. I'm gonna black this out. And your first login is root. You always have to log in with root first time. And the password, just what we set up when we were installing it. Then we come to here, which I'm trying to... Sorry for that. After a little digging, apparently there is nothing else I can do here. All I need to do is connect this thing to an internet and use another computer to connect this. That's the idea right now, which will... which I will do, I guess. If you remember from the previous video, I ran an Ethernet cable from my balcony to my TV, which I unplugged it temporarily to connect my server here. Then I'm gonna go to my room and use my company laptop to figure this proc. So I just put the cover on and you can listen it now. It is definitely a lot quieter with the cover on, so I'm sorry for the sound, all the voices you heard so far. But you will not go. I will go to my room over there to figure out the Proxmox, but I'm still waiting for the screen to load. Come back to that same old screen that we just had. And I also installed the adapter and secured the SSD. Now it's not going to move anywhere. and I need to figure out a way to plug this thing back because it came separate from the box, and you need to plug this into here, which with my lump of fingers is going to be a hard job. I might ask some help for that. Okay. I'll be back when I get to the Proxmox screen. Okay, we are back on the screen. We have our IP there with the port number. And now we will do stuff in our other computer. Oh, it's locked. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug in that IP that we just got from our Proxmox, and it should work. Hopefully. Please. Come on. Come on. Please. Come on. Well, it did not. Okay. I'll figure this out and be back. Hopefully. Hey, finally did it. It took a long time. It took me a lot longer than I expected. I had to switch my company laptop. Apparently that had some kind of protection that doesn't allow me to do it. So my Asus ROG is doing this connection, and apparently my router was doing something weird. So I had to change IPs on my Proxmox and my home computer, and now I am connected. This long and weird video, I honestly want to say sorry to all of you, like if there are a few people watching this. And I'm learning this server, this Proxmox things. I'm also learning the YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. And I hope you subscribe or at least comment or something. Let me know you're out there. Well, have a good day. See you all.